all good things must come to an end, and sadly, the Sabres win streak has come to an end at 10 games. But what a 10 games it was. There were ups and there were downs. It was a wild ride. You know, eight, I mean, no, 9 victories by 1 goal. We had one game that was decided by more than one, and that was the game against Flyers, in which the Flyers didn't come to play. That was the game. Well, they did come to play. They just weren't able to keep up with the speed of the Sabres. This is a Sabres team that has shown in this 10 games that they are a threat. And this is a team that's going to stay where they are for a while now. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that because this is a very impressive team. I'm pretty sure we were all impressed by the way they played. Reinhardt's starting to get hot. Skinner is the hottest player in the league right now, arguably, leading in goals. I think he has 20 goals. Last season, Carolina, he had 24 goals in 82 games. He's on pace to shatter that mark, and you know what? He probably is going to, unless there's a horrific injury, which I'm praying does not happen. I also want to. They have to pay the man. You gotta pay the man with what he's doing. He's revitalized the offense. Hutton has been phenomenal. Olmark's been great. Dahlin's starting to get the hang of it. He's making some good plays. Ristolainen is a guy who a lot of people were saying that they hate him. One of my very good friends, he hated Ristolainen these past couple of years. He's starting to turn around on it and saying, you know what, maybe I didn't give him, enough credit because he's doing, well, he's having a major part in the Sabres' success this season. It's a team effort, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of this team. This team has shown amazing resiliency. They're battling back from deficits, especially the which game was it? Yeah, I usually write this stuff down, and I really should. The Montreal games, especially, those are some big that holes in the back. Probably the biggest was the Pittsburgh. It was 4-1 at one point. Sabres battled back, and they won that in overtime. Eichel. I was just tweeting that, it was about to get the overtime. That's overtime for overtime, and he scored before I could hit send. So I had to change up, of course. Quite frankly, it sucks. Of course, it sucks that it ended, but why dwell on that? This team is well above 500, and I know they just put out a horrible effort against the Panthers. I know that loss to Tampa, there's so much you'd like to take back in that, but you know what? It's growing pains. You can't expect a team to go out there and win every game. No team's ever gone 82-0, and no team ever will go 82-0 because that just doesn't happen. It can't happen. You can't go 82-0 in hockey or basketball, no matter how good the Warriors were, when they went 73-9, or, you can't. Because it's a team game, and, we're starting to see that. The pressure's off of Eichel now. He's not the only one who has to produce. There's other guys that are producing on offense. So now we're getting into a part of the schedule that's going to be tough. We got Nashville on Monday. Now we got to make a quick flight up home for the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs just had their biggest day of the season today, because their biggest accomplishment so far is they actually re-signed a player, even though it took them, 80 months, something like that? I mean, geez. You were so hung up. I mean, they really screwed the pooch on that one, because now he's going to have to it's going to take him some time to get back into it. I mean, I don't care what you say. He's not going to be playing for a little bit. He'll probably be back, if they have a game Friday, maybe. I don't know. But for the Sabres, this is a season that they can make the playoffs. It'd be very hard for them to miss the playoffs based on the way they've been playing. They just need to start stronger in games. Can't allow yourself to just get behind every game and just expect comebacks, because that doesn't fly in the playoffs. In the playoffs, if you're going to get down early, you can't afford that. Teams that usually score first in the playoffs are teams that win those games. So for the Sabres, this win streak, there's lots of great moments. And, I can think of 10 great moments off the top of my head, and that's all 10 wins, of course. But seriously, you got to pay Jeff Skinner. Just give the man a blank check and let him write down the amount he wants. And then you can go from there. Because he deserves it. He's helped this offense really find itself. And where the Rasmuses are doing great, of course. Brent Burns became Brent Burns by Risto, and then he, did a little stick twirl celebration. This is a great team. This is going to be a very fun rest of the season. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please like. If you have any suggestions or feedback or whatnot, you just want to make fun of me because my hair looks like crap, just leave a comment and subscribe for more. There'll be videos about the Sabres, and there'll be a video for every Bills game. One thing I will say is I did not do a Bills game for free videos. One was because I was in a car accident. One was because we got absolutely ass blasted by the Ravens. And one was because what am I supposed to talk about when you whoop the New York Jets 41-10? Am I just gonna go over and scream out the random things that happen? No, that doesn't make sense. And the Jaguars video is gonna be recorded very soon and up, hopefully before the Dolphins game kicks off. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night and go Sabres.